The truth of the matter is, you deep down don't believe that you have what it takes to improve your life. You deep down don't believe that you can survive by yourself. Even if you get this relationship, then you'll be completely emotionally dependent on this person so that they would lift your depression. Do you really believe you can save yourself? And if the answer is no, that's fine. That's what we're working on. So welcome back to the channel. I've been away for the last month in South America, and now I'm back and I have a bunch of new epiphanies to share with you. And so let's just get started. In this video, I wanted to talk about codependency because codependency to me has been a very prominent theme in my life, and I'm sure in many people's lives as well. You probably are, but if you're not familiar with the term codependency, this is simply an attachment pattern. A pattern that you form when you're a child and you're looking to get your needs met by your caregiver, meaning your physical needs, your emotional needs. And as a child, your survivorship is at stake if those needs don't get met. So you'll do anything to get them met. And typically parents will obviously accommodate for the child, right? They'll try to meet their physical and emotional needs. But sometimes they're not able to do so. And when they're not able to do so, because you're a child and your survivorship depends on those needs being met, you'll do anything you can in order to survive. And so you'll start to adapt yourself to get your needs met. Maybe you'll try to please your parents, right? You'll start to think, okay, who I am individually isn't good enough to get these needs met. I need to adapt. I need to get them met. So you basically start to twist and turn and you try to please this parent as much as you can in order to get what you need. This is the codependency pattern, because then you start to believe that you can only be loved because you associate your survivorship with being loved. You can only be loved once you adapt to the other person because you as a core aren't good enough. And then this belief gets formed and you live your whole life repeating this pattern because it's such a core, deep part of your psychology. And so that's codependency in a nutshell. What I wanted to get at in this video is a core belief that I've uncovered, which I've seen in myself and I believe many people have, which is the fact that you need someone to save you. So let's think of an example. Let's think that you feel like you don't make enough money. You may think that, okay, that's simple. I'll just work harder or I'll get another job. But things are not so straightforward when you have this limiting belief that you need to be saved. The truth of the matter is you deep down don't believe that you have what it takes to improve your life. You deep down don't believe that you can survive by yourself. And so what you often do, let's say, and I've seen this in my own life, and I'm talking from experience, is that you will essentially be facing very difficult mental barriers to start improving your life because you fundamentally believe that you cannot save yourself and that you need someone to come in and save you. Just when you were a kid and you couldn't get your emotional needs met. Now you're thinking, okay, I need someone to save me. I cannot do this by myself. You'll have these limiting beliefs and you'll think that logically, well, I'll just work harder. I'll just make more money. It's not a big deal. But emotionally, you don't resonate with that. And until you resolve these core beliefs, and this one is a major one for me, you will always get stuck in this kind of flurry of action, but with no results. It's like, Owen says this a lot, it's like you're spinning your wheels, you're self-sabotaging because you don't fundamentally believe that you can save yourself. And so, how do you see this in other patterns? For example, in relationships, you'll maybe find someone who you think, okay, now I found someone who can save me from my depression. I found someone who can provide some happiness to my life. And you think this person will save you. You think this person will transform your life. But the truth of the matter is, yes, they may transform it at a certain point. But once you start to be with this person in a relationship, which is already difficult enough, because you probably will self-sabotage your way up there. Even if you get this relationship, then you'll be completely emotionally dependent on this person so that they would lift your depression or so that would provide you with some happiness or make you laugh because you're unable to do that by yourself. Again, you're looking for someone else to save you. And so what I want to ask you is, can you save yourself? Do you really believe you can save yourself? And if the answer is no, that's fine. That's what we're working on. Because to me, the answer is no for a long time. And my work now has been to understand that I can save myself. So what you want to do in this case is you want to start taking small actions that are in alignment with what you need to do, but not just taking them out of desperation or not just taking them out of, let's say, out of a escapism, almost trying to run away from the pain, which is also a very powerful thing. Don't get me wrong. This is how I started my YouTube channel. But you also want to start taking in the pleasure of improving your life, taking in the pleasure that you're knowing that you're doing your best to get to where you want to go, and constantly shift your thoughts and shift your beliefs from, oh shit, like I need someone to help me. Oh no, I'm not doing good enough. Oh no, she is the one who will save me, to no, I can save myself. You can save yourself. You have to believe that. And I'm not saying you cannot have help, but I'm saying you cannot depend on anyone else. You have to depend on yourself. So don't forget that. This has been the first video after a long break, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you like this kind of content, subscribe, because I'll be making more in the future. So I'll see you in the next one.